Hi there, Sue Wilson. I'm here again with a video today. And when is an Easter basket not an Easter basket? When you make it into a beach bag. So I've got a really cute little shaker card to show you today. We will be using several of the dies and products. So I'll run you through them. Fabulous Sentiments, which is a clear stamp set by Creative Expressions. I'm using the vintage handbags, but I'm just using the top handle here on one of them for our beach bag. I'm going to be using just the center circle in the Samantha die to create a sun. From the Tropical Collection on the beach, we'll be using several items from this one. Also from the same collection, I have the flip-flops, and we're going to be making a small pair of flip-flops for you. Here's the Easter basket from our Kinetics range, and I will show you how to cut that into a cute little beach bag. And we've made the frame for our shaker using the double pierce square set B. Okay, let's pop these out of our way. So I've gone ahead and done a bit ahead of time, and I've created a square frame, and I've used the double pierce nobles, and I've used the 5th one and the 7th one from the center to create that. Added a bit of acetate and then added some mounting foam. So we have basically what is like a bowl right there. So I'm going to bring in a bit of, this is, it's like a coarse, it's actually, I think it's crushed rock. It's like a coarse gravel. I've added a couple little seashells to this just for fun. And we're just going to pop some of this in here. And I wanted to show quite a ways up. So I'm going to just try and guess this. What you can do is you can put 3 sides of your backing on and test it, and if you need more you can just scoop a little bit more in, but I'm just going to try and wing it with this one. We will say right about like that. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off my mounting foam, just give it a little shake so it's nice and flat. Get all the sides exposed. There we go. And I'm going to seal it up with a piece of acetate. That on there nice and straight. Make sure it's well stuck. So you can see you've got a nice little shaker area to start your card. So I'm going to go ahead and put that onto our backing, and then we can show you what we're going to do from there. Actually, I take that back. I'm going to add my backing first. Apologize. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of blue Dusk card, and it is approximately 5 by 5, and I've stamped a sentiment there and just in a black archival, and I'm going to add our sun, and I've gone ahead and just cut it out of the center of the Samantha, and I've used a straw colored card here. I'm just going to put a little glue on it, and you can kind of sort of eyeball where it's going to go, right about like that. Just check it. If you're unsure, you can use a little bit of tape so you can peel it up, but I like the way that looks. Okay, and so we will add, I think I'll use tape on this, a bit of tape around the edge. Add that piece on there. Just try and keep it right to the edge so it doesn't show. There we go. We're going to center that right over top of that. And if need be, we can trim a little excess from the back of it. That looks pretty good. Now I can add this on to my backing. I've gone ahead and just done a white on white pierced edge on it. Really simple. There we go. Pop that into place. Okay, so we can move forward. I'll show you how we made our basket. So I've cut the Easter basket, which comes in several different sections. You've got an outer die, you have an inner decorative die, and then you have the piece that cuts the handle. So I've got both of these cut. I did one of the outer and one of the inner with the decorative die. Now I'm going to go ahead and put them together. I think I'll just use a little bit of spray glue here and just add some extra glue just to make sure it stays nice and sturdy around the edges here. There we go. I'm not worried about the handle. I'm not worried about the flaps. We are going to remove those. So let me just get that lined up. Move this out of the way a bit. I'm going to bring over my paper cutter. I'm going to take off that bottom flap. Let me just lean over that, get that nice and straight. And we're going to take off the top part right across the handle. I want to center that right about like that. There we go. So now I've got the basket part, and I've got just a little bit of a edge there from where the handle comes out, so I'm going to just nip that away. Give that a second to set up. I'm going to add a bit of mounting foam to the back. Just about like that. In fact, that's just a little bit too wide. Pop that on there. Okay, so now we're going to create our basket. So I've got our handle here, and I've gone ahead and cut it in white. Just going to put a little bit of glue on the parts right here and here. Pop that on and give it a second to sort of set up, and then we'll move forward on some of our other items. While that's gluing, I will make the flip-flops. So I've already done one ahead of time, so I'll do the other one. There's a right and a left facing, obviously, and here's your top piece. So what I recommend doing is taking this and just run your fingernail along the bottom to kind of give it a little bit of a curve, like that. Pop this piece in the top here, and we're going to put a little bit of glue right there, and just fold that backwards. Hold it into place for a second. Give it a second to set up. There we go. And, oops, not quite caught, hold on. A little bit more. And then while that's gluing, you can pop these two through. And I've left these fairly long, so you can decide how much curve you want on your flip-flop sandal. And in through there. There we go. Pull that through. We'll make them just a little bit shorter. There we go. And a little glue back here for that. In fact, you can even trim them off a little bit if you want. Pop that down, hold that for a second, hold that one for a second, and then you can just push that up. There we go. So now I've got two cute little flip-flops there. We'll add those to the bag. I've rolled a piece of felt to look like a beach towel. If you had decorative felt with a little pattern on it, it'd be quite cute. I'm just going to pop this into place back here. I think I'll just stick it going right off the side of that. I've done a little beach ball, which is part of the set, with a little blush card and yellow card, so I can add that in as well. I'm just going to make it stick up just a tiny bit above the top of the bag, and then we're going to add our flip-flops. So I'm going to put them above the handle just a little bit, just sort of crisscross them behind so they're coming out of your bag. Really cute like that. So you've got something that looks just like that. And I'm going to add just one more piece of foam core here to kind of give it some room. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll move this guy over just a little bit. And let me just create a tiny little area for it off to the side. I think that'll work better. There we go. Keep it a little flatter. So I can bring that in, pop that onto the card, and I'm going to add a tiny bit of glue on there too. Just give it a little bit of an angle that direction. There we go. The umbrella I've cut in the raspberry card, and I wanted it to be two-tone, so I wanted kind of a wood base on that. So what I'm going to do is just nip the top of this off and add it on here. A little bit of glue off the top. Pop that into place. Let me get a hold of it and get it nice and straight. There we go. And I've got one of the little Adirondack chairs too. So let's put the chair in. Glue on that. Kind of seat it just off the edge here. Like that. Oops, stay. And I'm going to put the umbrella so it comes up right behind it a little bit. Just like that. Give it a second. There you go. And how cute is that shaker card? And you'd never know that you started with something that was an Easter basket, would you? Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to see all of our videos.